Artists didn't just take pictures, they made pictures. And the piece that you see here by Robert Rauschenberg is titled Fan and Man 3. Many believe that the Polaroid film process itself valued and encouraged invention and experimentation. It was like a blank canvas on which artists made their personal mark. Consequently, artists manipulated prints with inks and dyes and pin pricks and cutting and collaging and all kinds of crazy things. One photographer that I knew actually told me that he put his SX70 photographs in a toaster oven to see what would happen. So I chose Robert Rauschenberg. Rauschenberg, as you know, was a noted painter and a printmaker. He was an abstract expressionist, and he spent his creative life experimenting in his art. Rauschenberg first used the Polaroid 20 by 24 camera in the 1980s, and this is a huge camera. It's about 5 feet tall, almost as tall as I am, weighed about 250 pounds. And they put it in the back of a U-Haul and they drove around the streets of Miami. He photographed sides of walls, derelict buildings, things like that he would then photograph and document. And the positive was hung to dry. Now, normally you would stabilize and preserve the image by coating the print with Polaroid fixer. However, Rauschenberg would have nothing to do with that. He did not want to fix the prints yet. He took them back to his home in Captiva Island in Florida, where he hung all the prints on his studio walls, still without applying the fixer. This allowed them to oxidize, change color, to continually change with air and light and rain, and even using water from his garden hose on some of the photographs. So he watched, he waited, and when he saw something in a particular image that delighted him, then he would get a big bucket of fixer and a paintbrush, and he would paint that specific area of the print. If he didn't like the rest of what was going on, he waited. He did not fix it, and he did not want at that time to stop the oxidation from taking place. Now, over time, eventually he painted fixer on the total surface of each one of the prints in order to discontinue the image disintegration. The body of this work is called Bleachers. This print is adhered to aluminum sheet, and there is no glass or plexi covering the surface of the print. So this, in a very perverse way, could continue the organic development of the image should anyone, God forbid, touch the print's surface. Then you'd have fingerprints added to this beautiful image. So I hope this gives you a sense of a kind of artistic interference or disruption that took place to create what I think is really a beautiful, very tactile photograph.